My name is Brian Whitmarsh. I'm an IT major.
Okay.
And what do you...
Just basic reaction.
Well, it's fun break, guys. He quoted from the Bible, no doubt, all the time. And he didn't do it out of love. I don't think you see his buttons on his shirt. It's more, it shows more of his hatred for those people and his love. Even though his words even said that he was loving by preaching this stuff. And yes, he did preach the truth, but he didn't, I don't believe he's following the will of God if he's doing stuff like that all the time. I believe that it's good that all these people came and heard a portion of the word, and God will use that to his glory for his own purposes. Because the word was spoken, and it is up to God to make it a reality. Now, God's word will not fall short to the ground. It will accomplish everything that was set out to do. So I think God will use it to plant seeds maybe, but it's going to take true believers of God to come and water those seeds, and plant more seeds and love on people, and show true, genuine love, just like Jesus did.
I'm Madden Sandlin. I'm an art major, and I just, like, my basic reaction is that it's just really sad that people were sitting around listening to that, and you know, I don't know how much of that is really going to stick with people, but hopefully not much, because God does forgive people and God does love people, even in the midst of their sin. You know, that has, even if we're all sinners, and just because we sin, that has no effect on how much love we get from God. It's unconditional, and right along with forgiveness, it's all unconditional. There's no condition on anything, like Brother Micah was saying.
English, and I'm a nursing major, and I'll keep it simple, but honestly I just think that according to the Bible, like, God says the two greatest commandments are love the Lord your God with all your strength, soul, heart, and mind, and then also the second is like love your neighbor as yourself. And that guy, like, you know, we need to love on him, but you know, he wasn't preaching love, you know, he was preaching the hell and brimstone, and like, as you can see, like, people don't like that, people don't listen to that, you know. And then about the guy getting arrested, I do think it was ridiculous because there were so many people on the grass, but at the same time, like, I do think when he was warned, he probably should have backed down a little bit more, because in Romans 13 it says, you know, submit to your authorities.
They're trying to block people from hitting his ass, so I don't believe in it, so I mean, what I believe, because I have a child and I'm not married, so
And what about the guy got arrested? Do you agree with that?
I don't agree with that at all, because I feel as though he wasn't doing anything wrong, so why did he get arrested for? What can they do to him? What are they charging him for?
Right.
Okay, so what you want? So which part?
Just your basic reaction to him being here.
Oh no, he's stupid. He's sadly confused.
Can he be banned?
Like, he is
no, he's allowed to be here. Freedom of speech.
Yeah, he better not come back.
Yeah, but no, he's just confused. He's a saint. He said he is a saint.
This is an open forum.
Then he said if you smoke, you're gonna burn in hell forever. Now I guarantee he does smoke. Let me just say this so he'll be quiet.
I will be at this very same spot.
He doesn't even have a wedding ring on, and he claimed he married.
Someone slugged him a couple years ago.
Hey, I salute man.
Someone hit him.
Danielle,
what's your major?
Majored in nursing.
Nursing?
Bianca majored in nursing.
Nursing?
Football player next year.
Hey, but, yeah though.
What's your name and your major?
Oh, DJ Knuckles, broadcasting. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he tried me talking about, first he said he Jesus, and that pissed me off. And second off, he talking about a girl had to hold me back. So I had to really get ready to beat his ass.
No, did you get the part where he said that lesbians are equivalent to sleeping with dogs? If they mess with each other, they're equivalent of sleeping with a dog.
He said that
crazy.
it was a step down from this.
Yeah, and then he's like, if you smoke a cigarette, it's a step further, or like closer to having sex with animals, because of a camel. He's retarded.
I mean, I don't really agree with a lot of what he says, but he's allowed to be here, and I come out here because it's, you know, fun to watch people exercise their First Amendment rights, and you know, I mean, I'm happy that he comes here because it's always interesting to see a good test of the First Amendment.
Okay. What's your name and your major?
Donald Weimerskirk, Civil Engineering Technology.
Awesome.
My name is Daniel Jones. I'm a pre-law political science major with a minor in philosophy and international studies, and I am a sophomore. And I think this what happened here. At first I thought it was staged. I was like, oh, they're just playing. But then I looked and I was like, okay, this might seem real because more police are coming out from the woodworks. And I was like, okay. But to me, I think that this happened right here kind of raised questions about religion that usually doesn't get talked about everybody, and it brought the people who are really devout Christians out to support, you know, their faith and whatnot, and it just brought that up as well. People did get upset and did get mad over, you know, what he was saying, and, you know, I didn't agree at all, but I thought, you know, it's good that he did that because it got people to actually think about religion and think about what they believe in and explore that side that they never really, you know, ventured to.
I am a community leader, Danielle Duncan. I'm a chemistry major, sophomore, and I am not in college. Almost at high school there. I just thought that it was kind of ridiculous that he was saying that gays choose to be gay because we do not. And he also, I heard from her that apparently gays, having gay sex is like having sex with an animal, and that's not okay. That's not true. I would never have sex with an animal, ever. Even if someone paid me. So,
do you agree with him being here?
No, I don't think that, I mean, free speech is one thing, but paying for a permit to come onto a campus is kind of ridiculous because it's paying to spread hate.
Aaron Randall, mechanical engineering, third year. He's a crazy religious zealot who wants to come out here and get people to stare at him and pay attention to him just to get off in some way. You can't yell at people and tell them that they're sinning and they can't save themselves. It's pointless. If you can't be saved, then it's over with. If you can be, then what's the point?
Do you agree with him being here?
No, I don't. Well, you know, actually I do.
Yeah? Why?
He's got a right to be here just like every one of us does. Granted, it is a private campus, but he had permission to be here. So it's a free country. If he wants to babble, he can.
Did you see the kid get arrested?
I did.
Now, how do you feel about that? Do you think it was right?
No, absolutely not. I actually talked to the officer who was the other officer who was walking next to him, and she said that the reason why they arrested him was because he was evading the police. But he walked forward, the guy walked back, the cop walked up and told him to get back and pushed him backwards. And as soon as he started walking backwards, the cop reached over to grab him, and that constituted him running from the police.